Hey, what's up? Today I have Someone Like You by Adele, as played by Sungha Jung. It's one of his easiest ones to play, so it shouldn't be that hard. Standard tuning, capo on 2nd fret, and let's get started. So I'm just going to teach you the part that I just played, the intro and the first part. So the intro starts on it's like a G, but you're going to play 3rd fret on the E string. So with the capo, I'm just going to call this 0. So this is 1, 2, 3, and so on. So you're going to play 3rd fret on the lowest string, the E string, and then so E, and then open B, or open G, I'm sorry. So 3rd on the E, open G, and then 3rd on the B. It's like a G chord, but just with this. Okay, and then you're going to go to this one. It's kind of a weird shape. What it is you have your index finger on the 2nd on the E, your middle finger on the 2nd on the G, and your ring finger on the 3rd of the B. So you go. Okay, it's the same strumming pattern for both of them too. Okay, and then the 3rd one is, it's all open. You do E, G, E. Same strumming thing. And then same thing, except on the A string you have the 3rd fret. Okay, so that part sounds like this really slowly. Okay, does that twice. And then the 2nd time it goes to, after it does it doesn't go. It just goes to a C shaped chord. So yeah, that's the intro part. The next part is the and so on. So you're gonna have the same shape as you did in the intro, and you go. So what that is E to G, or to D to G. E, D, G, D. And then you go. You hit the B string on the 3rd fret and the E string at the same time. So and you go. So that's, and then you have the D and G again. Okay, and then you just take off your ring finger from the 3rd, and you hit the open B. And there you go. Or like that, so. What that is, so after you go back to the E string and go. So E, D, G, back to D, and then pull off on the 2nd fret of the G with hitting the E string at the same time. Okay, so that really slowly sounds like, or I'm sorry. just hit the D and the G again. Okay. Just like that. And then this part, it's almost the exact same as the shape. It's the same shape that you used in the intro part. So it's the same as the for that part. So you go E, D, G, back to D, and then you hit the E and the B at the same time, and then D and G, back to you let go of the B string, and then you go E, like that. Okay. And then you go do the same thing to pull off on the second fret of the G, or yeah, the G. So but you hit the second on the E at the same time. Just think of it as pretty much the same thing you did for this shape, just down on the other one. So it's going to be the same for the next shape too, which is it's like an E minor, but you only need the second fret of the D string, and you go. It's the same thing. You go E, D, G, D, and then third on the B again, and then D and G again, and then open B again, and then E, D, G, D, and then E and pull off on the G on the second fret. So and then you hit the D and G again. So and the last one is a C. So you go A string, third fret, to D to G, back to D, and then hammer on the first fret of the B with hitting the third on the A, and then hit the D string again, and then open B, and you go A, D, G, D, and that's hammer on, or not hammer on, pull off on the G, or the G on the second fret, and then so G second fret, pull off, and then D second fret, and then open G. Okay, so that whole part slowly sounds like this. Okay, and the only difference is on the second time, instead of going on the second shape, it goes. Okay, and the difference is it goes E, D, G, D, like it has been, and it goes high E and low E at the same time, and and then you go. So high E, low E, G, or D, G, B. Then it goes back to normal. So that part's like. So it's the same thing, just with instead of it goes. Okay, so that's all for this one. The other parts will be coming soon. The fun parts, that part and whatever. So yeah, if you liked it, please give a like and suggest any other lessons, and have a good day.